Hi friends, Beth Bridges, the Networking Motivator. One of the really important aspects of networking is likability, because when you network, that's when people do business with people they know, like, and trust, with the emphasis being on like. And Tim Sanders written a great book called The Likability Factor, and he gives you 4 factors in becoming a more likable person. And one of those factors is realness or authenticity. And I want to tell you something I did a couple days ago that, I think about it, it was just silly and goofy, and I realize now that it was just genuine realness, genuine authenticity, and I guarantee you these folks will never, ever forget me as a speaker. I go once a month and speak to a group called the Central Valley Professionals, and they're in a job club, they're job seekers, a lot of professional people. And there was about 20 to 24 of them this time. I always try to make it very energetic, very upbeat, energizing. They're in a job search. Sometimes they're discouraged. So I always try to just have a lot of fun with it. So I'm speaking, and there's a man sitting in the very front seat. And he's got a pen in his hands. And it's a metal barreled pen, and he's twisting it. And it's going, E, 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 E. And of course it's not getting louder, but to me as the speaker, it's getting louder and louder. And I try to ignore it because you're a professional speaker, you want to be, very professional, and ignore things like that. I checked the clock and he did it for 15 minutes. I could not stand it anymore. So what do? Tim Sanders says be real, be authentic, but that might entail, if my brother was doing that at the dinner table, I'd tell him, would you stop that? You're driving me crazy. And I couldn't do that giving a professional speech. But he persisted. He was still going, E, 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 E. I'm in the middle of a sentence and I go, excuse me, for just a moment. And I look over to the side, and at the table over there, one of the evaluators is using a pen, and I go over and I take the pen from her, and I look at the gentleman, and I hand him the pen, and of course he starts to reach for it, and I reach out and I take his pen from him, and I say, here, I'm gonna trade you pens. I'll keep this one, and I'll give it back to you when we're done here, but I'm just gonna hold on to it for a minute. And he's looking at me. He had no clue. He had no idea. So he's sitting there holding the pen that I gave him. And so I lean over and go, no, here, look, you can twist this one. You can twist this one. And it doesn't make any noise. And then I realized what I'd done, of course, and I broke up just laughing. I had to put my hands over my face. I was laughing so hard because I realized that was just the goofiest thing I've ever done as a speaker. But it was real, it was authentic. I think they still like me. I don't know if the man with the pen likes me or not. But that's what you have to do, and when you're networking, you want to be real and you want to be authentic. If you'd like more networking tips, tricks, strategies, and even a story about a crazy speaker or two, you can subscribe to my free weekly email newsletter. You can just go to www.thenetworkingmotivator.com. And if you'd like, I'd also like to find you on Facebook. My fan page is facebook.com/thenetworkingmotivator.